Okay, there's gonna be spoilers, so if you have not watched this epic finale of the Heroes Reborn, you may want to get the fuck up off this video. 2 seconds. And so it turns out we're Tommy's little prison, video game prison. It's a place where he can, remember, repress memories that he lost. Mainly one and a couple in particular. Now, one I do not understand. Now, one is when he saw Claire Bennett on TV, live at this, at the circus, revealing her powers to the world. Now, what I don't understand is she died during childbirth, right? So, how is? Wait, I don't. I am totally lost. I mean, like I thought. I'm confused. I mean, Tommy, a much younger Tommy, sees her on the news live, and he's like, "Who's that?" And then his adopted mother is saying, "That's your real mother." But I mean, like what? What the fuck? That makes no sense to me. I mean, like what? I mean, like they should have done that scene a lot differently. Like where she walks him, grabs his hand, walks him over to her little laptop or whatever, or to her computer screen or whatnot, and then she pulls up the video link on YouTube and it says, "I have something to show you," and then she shows him that who his real mother is. That's how they should have done it. I mean, it should have. I mean, it's like that was in the same timeline from where the original show ended. Like when he sees her on TV, and then that's when he's being told that that's his real mother, which makes no damn sense to me. Since she died, during childbirth. I mean, like what the fuck? But and the other memories of how their power works, him and Melina's power, how their power works together, and it turns out they need an unlucky motherfucker to stand in between them as they're joined together, and so that kind of sucks. that kind of sucks. I mean, that's a nice build up to the sacrifice, which is Bennett, and that's why Tommy saved them from being turned into a shish kebab in that storm. But damn. So there were a couple there were about a few sacrifices. Like Luke sacrifices himself by stopping the first solar flare with his powers, and and like I said before, Bennett sacrificed himself. He made himself the unlucky one to help his grandchildren stop the second solar flare, and I mean, this was not a bad finale. It was pretty good. Pretty good. I liked it. And it seems like Erica met her maker finally, and Phoebe met her maker, and that's pretty awesome. And Quentin made the sacrifice by killing his sister to help save, civilization. So that's another sacrifice that's added in there as well. Yeah, but I have to say, since it's canceled, I guess I can talk about the entire season as a whole. It had solid moments and it had okay moments. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the best show, but it was still decent for what it was. And they tried to go all Star Wars The Force Awakens, with it, but using new characters and throwing in the familiar faces along with that as well, and it just didn't work. I mean, it worked for Star Wars, but it did not work for Heroes. Oh, and it turns out Katana Girl is not dead after all. It turns out that she was basically transported back into the game, and I guess that's where Shikanoe, and I guess she no longer can be back in this world. I mean, at least the hologram part of her. And it turns out that there is a real version of her as well, and she was being held up in that facility the entire time. And I don't I don't get that. I mean, unless they're just two different people. I mean, is the real one an Evo and the other? I mean, what's going on? I mean, help me understand Katana Girl's character, because I'm having trouble here. From seeing this finale that there's a real, you know, Miko and video game Miko. I thought they were one of the same person. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I mean, I'm having trouble understanding that. And there's some. I mean, like the one thing I do not understand is um, young Tommy seeing Claire Bennett. As she revealed herself to the world. Around that same time, and he's being told that she's his mother. I mean, that's the one that really threw me off. So it turns out that the mysterious father of Tommy and Melina is going to, is coming back for them apparently, and NBC's like, you know what, you can forget about it. Fuck y'all. We're not gonna show you it. Fucking assholes. I mean, that would have been interesting to see, and then that would have left the door open for maybe Peter to jump in there. I mean, I was hoping he would be one of the characters that would come back, and I was hoping we would see a little bit of Siler too, but I understand why Zachary Quinto decided not to do it. I totally understand why, but still would have been cool to see, and then see him as a villain. They never gave us any confirmation of what happened to Matt. I guess that's like, the only time we need to see him, not see Karma bite him in the ass, and not, not getting back to his family at all. Just leave him in a sad place. Just gave him a sad ending. Like, holy fuck. And I'll give this finale a 7 out of 1 to 10. The show as a whole, maybe an 8 out of 1 to 10. It was decent. It was decent for what it was. But will I miss the show? Not really. I mean, I never had a strong attachment to this show. I had a stronger attachment to the original show, and when this came back, it gave me a little glimmer of hope. But it just that kind of went out very quick, like. So I'll be fine. I'm totally fine with the cancellation. I was prepared for it, and I mean, I appreciate them for trying to bring it back. Well, there you go. That's the whole series of Heroes. So I think Heroes is done forever. How do you feel about that? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think did you enjoy Heroes Reborn, or do you think they should have just left it, Heroes as it was? They should have just left it alone after the original show was canceled. Let me know your thoughts on the cancellation of this show. Do you think they should have kept going, or they should have just stopped? This should have just been like a wake up call. Like, yeah, Heroes is done. You never should have brought it back. Let me know in the comment section, and if you enjoyed my last review of Heroes, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you click subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.